Hey IT leaders, welcome back to the channel that brings you sage leadership advice specifically for technical environments. Today we've got a special topic to dive into, one that can make or break your success as an IT leader. We're talking about admitting when you're wrong and saying those magic words.
Look, I know what I told you to do, but when I told you to do that, I was rude. Ralph, I was rude. You mean you were wrong? The farm's wrong? Ralph, look. There is a first time for everything, huh?
Fonzie from Happy Days. Fonzie was the cool guy that everyone looked up to, but he had a crucial flaw. He couldn't admit when he was wrong, and he had trouble saying that he was sorry.
I am sincerely.
Fonz, you don't have to say you're sorry.
Good, I won't.
Now, Fonzie's issue was funny in the show, and we instantly forgave him for his critical flaw because, well, let's face it, he was superhuman in other ways and was often coming to the rescue of other people.
Johnny's here. Johnny's here.
I hate to break it to you, but you aren't superhuman. And in the IT environment, we often find ourselves surrounded by brilliant minds. Your team usually knows when you've messed up, and they aren't going to put up with it for very long because you're not constantly saving the day. Neglecting to admit you've made a mistake and apologize can lead to bitterness in the ranks. So why is it so important to admit when you're wrong and apologize genuinely? Well, there are three main reasons. Number one, it fosters trust. Admitting your mistakes and apologizing builds trust within your team. When you're upfront about your errors, your team knows you're not trying to hide anything. Number two, it encourages accountability. Your team members are more likely to take responsibility for their own mistakes when they see that you do the same. And number three, it improves communication. Openly addressing issues and apologizing when necessary fosters better communication and collaboration with your IT team. Now you might be thinking, but how do I do it? How do I admit when I'm wrong and apologize sincerely? Well, here are some steps that you can follow to form the conversation with those that you need to apologize to. Step number one, reflect. Take a moment to acknowledge your mistake and understand its impact on the people in your team and even others who were involved. Number two, take ownership. Admit that you were wrong or made a mistake and don't bring others into it. Blaming others destroys the point of taking ownership and actually erodes your leadership influence in the eyes of your team. Avoid blaming at all costs. Number three, apologize sincerely. Say, I'm sorry, and really mean it. Be genuine in your apology. Number four, avoid defending yourself. When you apologize, the people you are apologizing to might take that moment to try to get the upper hand on you, or out of frustration, they may pile on a bit and be accusatory. Resist the urge to get defensive. Allow them to have their say and humbly acknowledge their concern and apologize again. That's the most effective way to diffuse that moment and prove that you really meant it the first time. Number five, learn and improve. Show your commitment to growth by discussing how you'll prevent the same mistake in the future. And remember, it's okay to be vulnerable as a leader. Admitting your mistakes doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. It makes you approachable. It makes you trustworthy. So as we wrap up today's video, I want to encourage you all to consider, do you have the problem Fonzie did? Embrace your flaws and work on admitting when you're wrong and saying those important words. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry there, Spunky.
As always, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're looking for personalized IT leadership coaching and consulting services, reach out to me, Tim Gorey, of Baton Pass. I'm here to help you become a more effective IT leader. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, remember, it's not about being perfect. It's about growing and leading with integrity. Stay tech savvy, my friends.